YSK. The term non-fungible has nothing to do with security of the token. Why YSK? I see a lot of people thinking that because an NFT was stolen or phished that it must not have been as non-fungible as one thought. I'm not sure if they are mistaking non-fungible for non-fungible, but fungibility is not about security. Fungibility is about how we value a quantity of some one thing. That thing is fungible if its individual parts are not unique or independently valued, so you can exchange quantities of it for equal quantities of it with no loss in value. Bitcoin is fungible. If you give me 5 BTC and I give you 5 back, we both have the same value as before. It doesn't matter if they are different tokens. In fact, BTC doesn't have individually addressable tokens because it tracks quantities, making it inherently fungible. A non-fungible token is individually identifiable. Each token is unique and can have different values. You wouldn't just trade 5 CryptoPunks for 5 CryptoPunks unless the tokens were close in perceived value. Think of it like this. If I have 5 $100 bills and 5 friends and I say everyone gets one, there will be no arguing over which one you get, because dollars are fungible and all the bills have the same value because of that. But if I had 5 acres of land and said to each of my friends each of you gets one, there would be some arguing over which one each gets and the fairness. This is because land isn't fungible, it's independently addressable and the different addresses have different values. This is not a defense of NFT or crypto, this is simply an explaining of the terms used. The word makes me think about whether the token is a mushroom or not. Bills are an interesting example for fungibility because of their serialization. They are each unique and trackable, but since that feature is largely ignored, each $100 bill is worth $100. Until you start looking at collectors and rare bills, then those unique features do start to affect the value. Does anyone still care about NFT? What is the base form of that verb? Tafunhe? I never took the time to figure out what the fuck NFTs actually are, and I think that was the right decision. You could create 100 NFTs, each representing a one interest in a particular CryptoPunk. In this case it is still an NFT, but it is fungible. Great explanation. Thank you. Still doesn't answer why I should know this. Oh, I think you'll find your NFTs are quite fungible. I think instead it should mean fun to squeeze like a sponge. For example, a stress ball might be considered fungible, however baseball would be considered non-fungible. Oh great, now I'm better informed about the meaningless pedantics of how I'm being scammed. WTF. Why would anyone think that fungible has anything to do with security? NGL, that second to last paragraph explained NFTs better than anywhere else I've seen. They could have named it a UT unique token, but who would care to? I still have no idea how NFTs work, what makes some of them so valuable, or why anyone would want to spend that kind of money on a digital picture that anybody could just copy and paste. The whole thing sounds fishy as fuck and I don't see anybody talk about them anymore, except for this post. I think I understand what an NFT is. It's basically saying hey, I own the rights to this digital picture or something along those lines, but, again, who cares? Right-click, save as, now I have this picture too. Makes no sense to me. Nice metaphor at the end. I think I actually get it now. So it's like a digital version of Pogs. Heh, and here I thought none of these things had any detectable traces of mushrooms. If you even see that word, ignore whatever is going on and move along. Well, now I just want to be your friend. I might get $100, I might get an acre of land. NFTs and Bitcoin are both fully bullshit though. Awesome explanation, thank you. This is the best explanation I've seen on this topic. For any CSGO players, cases are fungible, skins are non-fungible. Don't funhei my token, bro. I always assumed non-fungible referred to the fact that you had no change of exchanging it for anything else of value. I still don't get what an NFT is. Don't try to explain. This is where I have accepted my age and future. NFT. Lol. I used to think non-fuckable. I couldn't care less. Every NFT is fungibly worthless. No fucking tulips. Non-flushable turds is a better acronym for NFTs. I thought it meant you can leave it outside under a tree and moss won't grow on it. YSK on the R currency sub. There would be massive disagreement over the comment that if you have 5 $100 bills there would no argument over which one people got. Are there any star notes? What years? Repeat a serial number? In the United States paper currency is also non-fungible. Each note is serialized. US dollar bills are just as non-fungible as NFTs are. They have ID numbers on them. You might value two bills the same, but the same they are not. Just means it cannot be funged, obviously. I'd say it's more like your bank account, which has $500 in it. You give someone $100. Which $100 was it? The first 100? The last 100? Nobody knows, nobody cares because a dollar is a dollar. Money is the ultimate fungible good, it's infinitely exchangeable and divisible. Crude oil and gasoline are fungible. Horses aren't, nor are paintings. They are all different and you can't just borrow one, sell it, and give a different one back. This was cool. We should be worried about the political, pilot, and economic chart with upwards trend, state of the Americas, right now. It's funny because I use the word fungible a lot. It's a useful word. Maybe you can replaceable instead? Maybe that's more likely to be understood? So many morons in this thread, my lord. Same flavor of morons who hated crypto in 2018 and love it now. The funny thing with NFTs is that they're extremely fungible. When the name itself is the opposite of the truth, it's a good sign to stay away.